Hey there, Jen here. Today I'm participating in the Scrap Your Scraps video and blog hop. Our challenge was to use border strips or strips of paper, so that's what you see me doing right now. I'm trying to use up all of my old Studio Calico papers, and I noticed that the majority of them come with this same border strip. Different colors, but it's all just the white and whatever color striped border strips. So I pulled out all the ones that have that, and now I'm just looking to see which colors I want to use. So this blog hop is hosted by Tori over at Scrap Your Scraps. That's a Facebook group, and I will leave the link down below for you so you can come and check it out. Thank you so much, Tori, for inviting us to do this. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm really excited to follow along and check out everyone else's videos. So I finally decided on my color scheme, and now I'm just going to cut up all of the border strips that I want. I'm kind of following that red, yellow, mint color scheme. This is the picture I'm going to be using. It's my niece Harper. So I'm just showing you some of the stuff I pulled out that is in that color scheme. I've discovered that I actually have no navy blue washi tape, so I end up not using that. Now I'm just trying to decide if I want to do it on this printed paper or on the more plain paper. And I decide on the printed one, even though it's really busy. I really liked the words that it says. It says things like today, and today's a new day, and things like that. And, you know, she's just a baby, so I thought it kind of fit nicely with doing a baby photo. So I'm going to take some time to figure out how I want to orient it, and then I cut the photo. I was really nervous about doing that. And then I just decided it is too busy. But I had this old navy blue cardstock that I cut the middle out of, and I kept the cardstock obviously to use it as a background. So I'm going to use that and just do some matting so that you can still see at the top that it says things like adventure and today, but it's not so busy with all of the words. And then I use that other piece of cardstock from my original idea as the center. And it's not actually plain cardstock. You can't really see it here, but it sort of has a really soft, not quite a grid pattern. It's more like on a triangle or diamond shape pattern. So I just put that all together. And then I found it to be really plain, and I know that I was going to be adding those strips, but it still looked too plain to me. So I'm taking a chance and doing the smooshing technique. I'm just using some of my Tim Holtz distress markers in colors that are as close as I have them to the colors I'm using. So that was the blue, and then some red, and now yellow. And I don't really have a teal or a, I don't know, the right kind of blue turquoise in a marker, so I pulled out my Heidi Swapp Color Mist, and the only one I have is mint, but I found that I wasn't going to use enough of it that it really stuck out. So when you're looking at the finished page, you can't really tell that it's more green than the rest of the strips. And then just to make my pictures pop out a little bit, I have this minty turquoise paper, and I'm just going to mat the pictures, or I should say the one picture. I just wanted to look there and see which part of the ranunculus I was going to cut away, because I still want to use that paper. And then I'm taking that same blue marker. That's the Blueprint, I think it's called, the Tim Holtz color from 2015. And I just very lightly went around the edges there so that there was a bit of a border that stuck out on the vellum. So now I'm just going to try and decide how I want to lay out my strips, and I start cutting them up because I know that I sort of want them to go on a diagonal, so I'm not going to use them as a whole strip. And now I'm just basically putting them all down, but I saved you from having to watch that and just skipped ahead. So this is what I came up with. So up at the top and down at the bottom, those strips I went ahead and taped down, and then I cut all of my strips in half, and now I'm just fitting them into place. So there's nothing underneath the pictures, and then that way the pictures just sort of sit a little bit nicer, and I could fiddle around with how I wanted the scale to go down. I also popped up the picture that's on the left, just to give a little dimension. So I'll glue these all down. I'm trying to just stay conscious of the fact that it's going in a diagonal scale. And then I had those little bits at the end that I wanted to glue down, but my Tombow Mono Glue is not working. It just won't come out, and it's not clogged, so I don't know what happened. So I fuss around with my my tape runner. It didn't work out as nicely, but they're down. They're secured. And then that final strip is just the one there. So I'll pull up the pictures. I didn't wait until my paper was completely 100% dry, so the tape kind of stuck down on the paper, and it was a little bit harder to pull up than I thought it would be. And of course I've covered pretty much all of that mint now anyways, so you can't really tell, and most of the yellow. So here I'm just going to try and brush on some yellow and just have a little bit more peeking out so you can see it. Not too much, just enough. So if you are coming to my channel first, be sure to follow the links that I'll leave down in the bottom, and follow the trail through the whole video and blog hop. Some ladies I think are doing videos, others are just doing blog posts, but everyone has the same challenge, so you'll be able to go through and see what we've all done to use up our scraps and our border strips. And it's a lot of fun to play along, and there's some fabulous ladies doing it and some first timers, so definitely stop by and check out their work and give them lots of love. Here I've pulled out just a few labels that I have, and I'm just trying to balance the top and the bottom. And then these enamel shapes, they're super old. I got them in a pocket letter, gosh, like maybe even a year ago. So I'm glad I'm finally able to use them up. The yellow is a little different, and now that I'm looking at it on the screen, it does stick out quite a bit, but that's okay. I really liked that frame, but it didn't work. And I'm just looking to try and match some of the colors. So in the fancy, I think it's called So Fancy collection from Simple Stories, there was some yellow. That little flare says hello, and then the other one in the bottom is a navy and white stripe. So I pulled those out, and now this is the I Am collection, and they have some smaller, I guess they're supposed to be brads, but they're sticky. The hearts, and those are in the right colors too, so I pulled them out as well. And this is still the I Am collection, and I thought maybe I could use some of those stickers. I wasn't quite sure what the title was going to be at this point, so I was hoping to find a title in the stickers, but I didn't really like anything. Nothing popped out to me, but they had some really cute little hearts, so I put those down. And I have those enamel dots. They're the Rad, is it So Rad, or maybe it's just Rad collection. Anyways, I'm leaving them there because the yellow and the navy blue matches really well, so I want to remember that I have those. And now these are just some little word stickers. And I'm going to go through and see what I can find. The package comes with 4 pages of white and 4 pages of more of like an off-white or a cream. So I pulled out the white ones. And let me see here, I'll tell you what I chose. The first one I put down by those yellow enamel shapes says Happy Camper. And then the other one I put down says, Be the reason that someone smiles today. And then up in that top corner, I think originally I put down Fun Times, but I'm going to switch that one out for a smaller one. So I had Smile is that one word one that ended up at the top, and Fun Times is now down at the bottom. Now that I think my clusters are totally done, I'm just going to glue them all down, pop them into place. So they're overlapping the main mat, so that navy blue, but they're not going outside of the entire layout, so I'm not going to be cutting anything off. I'm just pop dotting the Love Ya, and then eventually I'll have to find some twine or something that matches. I don't have a really nice red, that's what I was hoping for, so I'll have to figure out what color of twine I have that I can put into that Love Ya little label. And I'm going to pop dot the other side of that Fun Times. And then I'll fuss around a little bit with this little cluster over here. When I pulled up that white heart, it actually pulled up some of the border strips, so I didn't really have a choice. I had to keep the word sticker where it was. And then this one will go down. These labels are from, I think it's called Happy, oh no, I'll have to look it up. I'll leave it down in the bottom and also on my blog. I got them from Crop and Create. They're really nice, thick, and the colors are exactly what I was looking for, so I'm glad that I'm able to use them all up. I think this is my second layout. Yeah, my second layout that I've been able to use them on. And I'm just going to pop up the corner of that navy blue label and the little word, the little smile word, just so that they both match. They have some dimension. And then here I'm using those enamel dots, and the navy blue in these ones is a really intense dark blue, so that's what I was hoping for. And then I'll use the sort of turquoisey teal color and that yellow. I find that all the other enamel dots, the yellow is more of a lemon color, so I wanted that richer yellow. And then that one has the red on it, and it's kind of a pinky red, but I only use tiny ones, so you can't tell. Now I just have to decide what color I want for my title, and I decide on the yellow. So I'll put them down, and then here I am, I'm all done. So I made a tag with some more journaling, just some extra journaling that I hid, and I'll find some twine to go on that too. And here's just a close-up of the finished product. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Keep following along with the hop by using the links down below in the comments to check out all the other lovely ladies and their work. Make sure to give them lots of love and thumbs up. And thank you again, Tori, for organizing this. It's awesome. Bye, everyone. Happy scrapping!